About 2/3 of the jobs created in America over the last 15 years were created by small business. I want small businesses to grow and be able to hire more people. And by the way, to pay higher wages. Do you realize over the last 4 years, the median income in America has dropped every single year? So not only are there 23 million people struggling to find a good job, and half our college kids not able to find work or work consistent with a college degree, but incomes are going down. At the same time, food prices are up, electric prices are up, gasoline prices have doubled. These are tough times for the American people. And the answer to help the American people is to get the small business growing again, hiring people again, raising wages again. I know how to do it. We're going to do that. Now, and as the Secretary said, my plans include pro-growth tax policies, regulatory policies that encourage small business. And by the way, I want to take this big cloud off of small business that's keeping about 3/4 of them from hiring people, and that is I got to get rid of Obamacare and replace it with something that'll work. So two very different paths. One is the path the president's proposed, which is the status quo. His is the path of, well, he calls it forward. I call it forewarned, all right? All right? It is the same series of policies he's put in place over the last 4 years, and they have not worked. And if you don't believe me, why, look at the price of gasoline and look at the jobs in your community and the members of your family that are struggling for good work. If you don't believe me, look at the numbers that just came out and the growth of our economy. 1.3% versus Russia at 4%. China at 7 to 8%. We're at 1.3%. This is unacceptable. It is not working. I know what it takes to get us working. He's put us on a road to Europe. Europe doesn't work in Europe, all right? I want to get us back to being America, where people here come here, build enterprises here, we fulfill American dreams, we keep the hope alive in America. And this matters. You know this matters. This counts. It counts for the 23 million people who are struggling to get a job or get a better job today. It counts for the young people coming out of school hoping to get a job when they come out of school, and one that'll help them pay back their student loans. It counts for the coming generations. We have always been a nation that has recognized that the future is brighter than the past. Today we wonder whether that's true. The majority of Americans don't think that's the case. This matters, and there's one more sense in which it matters. And that's what I began with, and that is our military capability, our ability to defend our liberty and the liberty of our friends around the world with whom we trade and whose prosperity is linked with our prosperity. I was in Poland a few weeks ago, and I got the chance to meet Lech Walesa, also a hero. And I came in and he said, Mr. Romney, you've just come from the United States. He said, you must be tired. You sit, I'll talk, you listen. And so I did. And then he said this, for about 15 minutes, he said this and repeated it again and again. Where's American leadership? We need American leadership. Where's American leadership? And then he'd talk about a region of the world and what was happening in that region. And then he'd say, where's American leadership? Then he'd go to another region, talk about the challenges there. Where's American leadership? Look, the world has always looked to us as that shining city on a hill. But that light looks a little dimmer in some people's minds these days, in part because we haven't been willing to deal with the challenges we have. We keep kicking them down the road and hoping that somehow somebody else will deal with it. Well, that time is now ours. This is the greatest generation that left us this nation so prosperous and so free. Now it's our turn. They've held the torch aloft for the whole world to see, a torch of freedom and opportunity and hope. But they're getting fewer and further between, the greatest generation. They can't hold the torch quite as high as they used to. And so it's our turn to grab that torch and to hold it aloft for the world to see. And if I become president, no, when I become president of the United States, we're going to do what has to do, what we have to do. We're going to do what we have to do to get that torch high and very, very bright indeed. We're going to make sure and restore the principles this nation was built upon of freedom and opportunity. We're going to make sure and restore our economy and put people back to work, get rising take-home pay again. And we're going to make sure we have a military that is second to none. I will do those things. I look forward to being the commander-in-chief, to being able to keep this nation strong. I make that commitment to you. I need your help. We've got to win in Virginia. I need your help to get the veterans here. We'll keep America the hope of the earth. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Hold it right there. The Republicans lie. They want to see you dead. They'd rather make money off your dead corpse. They kind of like it when that woman has cancer and they don't have anything for her. That's how the insurance companies make money, by denying the coverage. My God, Democrats, what's wrong with you? You can't deal with these people.